every episode, yeah, the energy flows. Headphones on, she be talking that truth. Yeah, spinning joy for the people, every word is approved. Bright smile, bright mic, keep the world in tune. Streaming worldwide, yeah, she's changing the room. Oh, no matter where you're from, come and vibe with mine. Hey, she the queen of the scene. Joy is real online. Joy is real online and in the city. Turn the speakers up, the vibe's so pretty. From Vegas nights to the morning shine. Everybody knows her name. Joy is real online. And the strip lights flicker on the boulevard. Joy's voice cutting through, yeah, she's going hard. Oh, yeah. Uplift, turn up, make the whole world sing. Yeah, she got that podcast fire, let the joy bells ring. Yeah, fast beat, movie beat, let the world unite. Yeah, she's sparking conversations in the day and the night. Yeah, from the club to the church, it's a sacred sign. Yeah, her spirit never fades. Joy is real online. Hey, hands up, ride the wave. Joy's in the house from Vegas today. Laugh a little louder, dance through the line. Celebrate life, cause the joy's all mine. Joy's real, online and in the city. Turn the speakers up, the vibe's so pretty. From Vegas nights to the morning shine. Everybody knows the name. Joy is real online. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oops, sorry, y'all. Sorry. Welcome. Good morning. Welcome to Joy is Real. Listen, y'all. Whew, I had to run in my bedroom real quick. I had forgot something and I didn't know my intro had stopped playing. But welcome. It is 1:18 here in Las Vegas. So that means it's four. Well, the clock just changed. It's 4:19 a.m. over there on that East Coast. So, good morning, Georgia. Good morning, Florida. North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and whomever else we got on that East Coast. All right. Ooh, I'm out of breath just from running in my room. Lord God, I gotta lose some weight. Anyways, that means it is 3:19 a.m. in my hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. So good morning, family. Listen, Key say, "Hey, Joy, it's quite early. What are you doing up so early?" Key, I told y'all I'm a early riser. I'm a early riser, and I lay down kind of early too sometimes. So we are here this early though because I ran across a live that was talking about joy in an improper manner. And what y'all gonna learn about me is I am big on integrity. All right. I don't mess around with all that lying. I don't like a liar. And I don't like my name being played with in false arenas. You know what I'm saying? So we're here to get just a little few things straightened out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't play it. I don't even know why it's still going on because this situation I thought was dead, you know, like a year ago, or maybe a little less than a year ago. But I haven't tapped in with this content creator in quite a while. I tell you, YouTube is very messy because this video popped up somehow in my algorithm and I said, that's quite funny. Let me tap on it and see. And I promise you, like within the first 3 minutes of this content creators live, I heard my name, and so that made me listen. I'm like, oh, come on, let's listen. What this lady got to say? And then she made some more statements, and I said, oh no, we gonna finish this live, honey, because I'm wondering how long she is talking about joy in an improper manner. I don't, you know, people on YouTube are a little off. Some of them, I some of them. And I see here that like spinning stories or making them bigger than what they are, most content creators do. I'm just not wired that way. I'm a straight to the point type of chick, and I kind of shoot straight from the hip. You know what I'm saying? Whether it could be wrong or right. I'm a straight shooter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not above reproach. I don't mind, if a person sees any fault in me, to bring it to my attention, as long as it's done in love. You can't come to me, and be like da 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 da, and then bringing a type of energy where you're like stomping on me. But if things are done in love, okay, no problem. You know what I'm saying? I can take that. I'm a grown woman. I am almost 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I have not been involved with such shenanigans ever. This YouTube thing, dealing with other folks' personalities and this and that, is new to me. In real well, I shouldn't say in real life, because to me YouTube is still real life. You know what I'm saying? The way that I am on here is the way that I am off of here. You know what I'm saying? So it's still real life. But outside of YouTube, I would not be carrying on with nobody, in this manner. You know what I'm saying? Having to address things over and over, because in person, baby, I'm a lot more direct. And then you can see facial expressions and all those things, across these airwaves. It's done a little different. People take kindness for weakness, I'm guessing. You know, it doesn't seem like that folks get to respecting different things until you come out here and show your ass, and I'm just not that way. But we are going to address this latest outburst of, again, misdirection, falsities. I just don't like it. I don't like, why you just can't tell the truth, even if the truth doesn't kind of like point you in a good light. Hey, sometimes you just gotta take it on the chin. You know what I'm saying? And grow from the situation. This woman, you could tell, ain't grew from nothing, because she's still over there fibbing. Like, really? It don't make, I mean, how old are you, lady? And you still over there lying? You even still over there lying to people, I believe, about health stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, if you really need a surgery, I mean, like, life or death, really need a surgery, honey, you can get that surgery, whether you are poor or rich. All doctors and hospitals bill, bill, Okay. And when you can't afford things, there are avenues to take care of that as well. When you are suffering from ailments and not getting properly treated, 9 times out of 10, it's your own dang on negligence. You know what I'm saying? You've got people over there believing this, that, and the other. And I think it's all a root. But let me say good morning to the beautiful 5 people that are in here. We're not going to get a lot of people in here this morning because, the title ain't got nothing to do with numb nut. And, I'm kind of glad about that because I don't want too many people uh, having to see joy maybe in this manner because we don't know how this getting ready to go. Because again, I don't know how long the line kept. I stopped it at a certain point and I said, we finna create a thumbnail and we going live. Point blank period. Because little lady, you gonna stop lying on joy. You gonna stop lying on joy. In a minute, I'm gonna feel like tagging her. And so her, excuse me, subscribers or viewers could see my response because I don't think those people know who I am. I certainly don't know them, or what have you. But, we're going to get into it. But who else is here? Good morning, Miss Young. How are you? Glad to see you. Kay Brown, she says, good morning, Joy and Chat. Good morning to you, babe. No More Drama is here. Grand Rising, Joy and Chat. Key Knight says, I can imagine you strike me as a straightforward, no nonsense person. And I am, Key Knight. I am, and sometimes that does rub people the wrong way that I am straightforward and no nonsense because I am. Even, in circles of friends or what have you, if I see something that ain't right, I'm gonna tell you. No, that ain't right. No, no, maybe you should rethink that, or what have you. Let's dial that back and see what we could do different for, a different result. Because I don't deal with craziness, drama. I grew up in that mess. And baby, the trauma from all the chaos that I grew up in, Joy has totally turned a leaf. Do you understand? But that don't mean though that I can't revisit my roots and pull up all that grit that I was raised with and get in a mudda scudder butt. Do you hear me? I can. I choose not to do that because what does that get you? Dissension, strife, anger. I ain't got time for all that kind of energy. Joy be trying to stay in joy. I am not kidding. I am not kidding. I smile probably 90% of my waking hours. Well, you know what I'm saying. When I'm woke, I smile most of the time. You know why? Because my mind is always on things that make me smile. Folks that sit in the latter, I feel sorry for them. I really do. I- Folks that can't take accountability for their actions, I feel sorry for them. I really do. Because it'll have you misdirecting, seeing things improper, assuming things as if they are right because you have this certain package of things. No, we can't we not gonna do that over here. No, 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 ma'am. No, no, no. She's so mad that I have the discernment and had the discernment to see what was coming, and I removed myself from it before she could get her sting in me. You know how some people, you have some people out here that wish that they could make the first blow or initiate the first strike. See, that's what was going on with this lady. She's mad that she wasn't able to initiate the first blow or first strike. No, baby, I see you. I see you. That's why I was able to move, and when you did strike, it didn't hit nothing. It landed flat because I was already out the way. My discernment is strong and powerful, honey. My light is too bright to stay in um the surroundings of folks that don't mean me no good. I'm telling you, it's strong. It's strong. I've been this way since a young woman. That's why I can get up here and tell y'all that I was Brianna and Truth Slayer tell y'all, well, Joy, you don't have any residual. Baby, God is strong with joy. Strong. I have come through so much darkness, baby, that this little lightweight that has come through these YouTube airways, baby, ain't nothing. It's like a little bitty, like something that's trying to get your attention and you barely see it or barely feel it or however. It's nothing. It's nothing. That's why I'm able to combat all the shit that has come my way. All of it. All of it. The second person that kind of did me a certain way out here, I don't even see him in the YouTube streets no more. I told him, leave me alone. Nobody is, trying to stir you up. I didn't even want the story to get out. I'm only responding. You want to take it another place? I'm going listen. Let me tell you. I'm gonna put out all the information, and folks will be able to make their judgment as such. But believe you me, honesty usually wins. Okay, honesty usually wins, especially when you can present it in a way. And baby, I'm able to present if I don't know how to do nothing else. I know how to show A, B, and C and bring it all together. Okay? And that's what we're going to do with this live. Yes, we are. Because why this lady got joy name in her mouth improperly again. I don't know how many times she just do not want to take accountability in anything and want Joy to be this YouTube person, I guess, that knows about everybody's chat and know who everybody is and this that. Joy don't run around the internet like that. Joy comes here, does her thing. I look at positive content 92% of the time. The 8% that um, that is not so positive, Numna take up 5. So that 3%, baby, I don't know what you think I'm looking at. I am not looking at no Jaguar right. I don't know anything about Miss Jaguar other than um she is a singer that did not make it all the way because of certain things. I understand that she is now on YouTube and her name on YouTube comes with a lot of drama. That's why you wouldn't find Joy there. That's why I don't know what's going on over there. Y'all still want to paint a picture that Joy must have. No, no, no. Y'all, I got to bring this up for y'all because y'all probably like, what is Joy talking about? We don't know what you talking about, Joy. Yes, I know. I know you don't. I know you don't. Authentic young lady is here. She says, "Hey, Joy, I'm showing love, hitting the like button, but headed back to sleep. I'm sorry I woke you up. I ain't really make want to wake nobody up." Okay, but thank you for hitting that like button. I love supporters like you, honey, that'll wake up out the sleep, see me live, say, "Ooh, that's Joy. Let me hit that button, hit that like button, and lay it on down." She say it's my bathroom break. I'll hit the replay. Okay, okay. I gotta take a couple of them breaks while I'm asleep too. I be so mad. I'm like, damn, I gotta get up and go to the bathroom. It almost make me want to put uh a porta potty in my bedroom. I'm like getting to the old people. I'm like, I don't even want to go all the way to the bathroom. I just want to release here, get myself together, and get back in the bed. But oh my goodness, I know about them bathroom breaks. Um, she's heading straight toward losing everything. She is Miss Key, and she's the author of her own downfall. That usually that's most people that they are the author of their own downfall. And that is how you get to the other side by understanding that when things are not too good and you're going through a certain struggle, if you sit with it, you'll see where your mistake came from. And you should be able to redirect and move differently. But folks they don't want to pay attention to their own action. They want to look outside at everybody else's action to see what could have caused their situation. No, 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 no. You know what I'm saying? No. DS is here. She says, laugh out loud. Same here. She typed everything. Um, wait a minute. She typed everything I want to say. Good morning, Miss Joy. And chat, it's 4:30 here. Going back to bed. We'll watch the replay. Okay, love. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for being here, DS. I appreciate you. Look, I hope your intro don't wake you up. Y'all, I'm so sorry. But I'm a person that also is like I try to handle things like right away if when I see them. So this is when I seen the live, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we here so early. Even though I mean this is really the time that I would go live, y'all, most times. I'll be up well, it's probably late to some people and it's early to some people because it's 1 in the morning here in Vegas. Sometimes I would go live at like midnight, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, what have you. So, you know, get used to Joy popping in sometimes real early because I don't sleep like that. I sleep maybe 5, 6 hours at a time. And if I feel like I got enough energy to put in some work, then we gonna do some work, okay? So that is why we are here. Love you, Miss Joy. You are very kind. I am very kind. I wish you go tell that little nutball heifer, Jess D, to quit lying on me like that. And I'm telling you, she just upset that this kind person got away from her, and she's trying to spin a narrative. You know what I'm saying? That girl over there talking about Joy wanted to run my page. I don't even know how to run my own damn page. So how the hell you think I'm trying to run yours? Are you freaking kidding me? I don't even know how to do certain things still, and it's been over a year. Over a year. October, November, December, January, February, March. Actually, it's been 17 months since I had this channel, and it's still things that I don't know how to do. Talking about Joy wanted to run my channel. Girl, please. Are you kidding me? I'm a moderator on so many people's channels, and nobody has had an issue with me because I don't moderate like that. I don't, I follow the host. You know what I'm saying? If the host say, "Hey, do such and such," because I do have one person who I moderate for that'll say, "Hey, get them out of here," or take away that comment. So I'll follow that direction. You know what I'm saying? Um, this particular situation with Just D was totally an accident. Now, don't get me wrong, the blocking was not was not an accident. Well, there was a few things. If I would have known who this lady was and had understood what was going on in the chat a little more, then it wouldn't have been any problem. I didn't know the lady um was like tied in with Miss Jaguar or Just D. I had just come in the chat. It looked like to me she was being disrespectful. I thought she was just a person that had come in the chat. They expected me to know this lady because she tied with some. I don't know the lady. I just don't know the lady. I don't know the lady. You ain't gonna put on me that I had to know this lady. I still don't know the damn lady. Shit. Um, Roquel, she says 1:40 a.m. in California. Yes, ma'am. That lady still after you. Oh my God. I ain't gonna say that she is after me, DS. I don't know how much she has talked about me from the last time till this time. What I can tell you, I did catch a live that she did 11 hours ago. It came down my algorithm, and I thought that that was quite weird that she would. I'm like, why is she coming down my algorithm? Tapped on, and I'm telling you, they're gonna hear my name. Um, I don't YouTube. Y'all messy YouTube. Y'all are messy. But let's bring it up here. Okay. Let's bring up Miss Jess D. Oh my good gosh. Girl over there still fibbing on me for what? Ain't nobody tripping off you, lady. You need to hush a bush because that is crazy and insane to still be lying like that. Girl, that's why you going to still go through what you going through because you still, excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I got this cough because you a liar. I'm just going to point blank say it. She is a liar and the truth ain't in her. She say she's this clairvoyant that she can channel things and woo wop the bam. You're a liar. You are a liar. You ain't clairvoyant worth a shit because if you were, you would have got the hell away from Miss Jaguar, right? If you were clairvoyant, you wouldn't be calling Joy a liar. You would be understanding that Joy has the discernment of straight down delivered from our maker himself. You would be able to see that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you would. You ain't channeling nothing but the spirit of darkness. Okay. That's why you still have Joy's name in your mouth improperly over a year. This was in December 2024 when I got away from this lady. Okay. December 2024. We are now in March of 2026, and this woman is still lying. Have mercy. You ain't learned yet. You ain't learned yet. I'm sure wherever Prime is, he wish he had not he wish he had not responded the way that he did with me. I'm sure. Because like I told him, baby, I ain't gotta worry about you. The universe gonna take care of you. Cause karma is show enough real, y'all. That's why Joy try not to move improperly. Okay. And even when having to correct behavior, I still try to do it as smoothly with care as possible because I don't want no wrath coming toward me. So even in this lady line, y'all see that I ain't trying to talk crazy. I'm trying to handle it with soft hands. I am. I really am. I am choosing my words properly because I know that our universe is ready to ignite. I know our maker is looking at what I am doing. Like I have the fear of our maker for real. And that's what most of us need to have. The fear of God, baby. Baby, look, Joy ain't got time to be getting in no trouble. I done been through enough trouble, okay? I done been through enough trouble. Like you, I truly despise liars. Can't stand them, Key. I can't stand a liar. And I can peep a liar from a million miles away. I grew up in it. I grew up in it, baby. I can pinpoint a liar. I can even tell when folks say a lie and have movements in their body that suggest that they are lying. When they say that nonverbal communication speaks the loudest, baby, it does. Every time my husband has told me a lie, I've known he didn't say it a lie because he got a like a twitch, not like a twitch, but he does a thing when he lies, and I'd be like, oh, here we go. And still, after 29 and 15 years, I ain't never told him what that twitch is. I just be telling him, see, you lying. Right? And then his whole facial structure changed because he'd be like, dang, how she know? How she know? Yeah. Yeah, my discernment strong, y'all. I'm telling you, I am so borderline psychic that it scares me sometimes. I am a Pisces. We are naturally like tuned in like that. You know what I'm saying? Some of these gifts that I have, I ain't never even asked for. Some of them actually scare me. That's why I haven't developed some of them. But for real, there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, you should meditate, this, that, and the other to do this and do that." Baby, when Joy meditate, Joy almost float. Mm-mm. I gotta leave it to a certain minimum because I believe if I tap into it, I'll probably be, I don't know. All right, y'all, we getting ready to get into this, okay? Cause Miss D gonna quit lying on Joy. You gonna quit lying on Joy, D girl? Yes, you are, honey bunches. Okay, we gonna go back a little bit because she did kind of start. Let's see, about right here, maybe.
this came across this way, this really hurt my feelings. And if I'm saying or doing anything that bothers you or hurts your feelings, tell me too, because that's what adults do.
I don't know. We gonna see, cause we don't wanna.
My own channel anyway.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Fair use, fair use, fair use, and fair freaking use. Okay. Do I have my banner up? Cause I ain't got time for people playing with me. Okay. We ain't got time. We do not have time, folks. Striking pages. I heard Numb Nut out here striking pages, going back years and stuff like that. Lord have mercy. What is going on? Folks is nuts so bungo out here in this YouTube. And I got time this morning. Yes, I do. Joy got some energy. Uh-huh. I'm off today, except for a 3-hour meeting. I do have a meeting, but I'm off today. And baby, we got time for the BS. Okay. We got time for it. Come on, girl, with your little lying ass.
So there's no point in, you know, give, because see, what people also don't understand is that when you do make a person a moderator on your channel, they can actually,
Oh, okay. She may have said something a little before then. Let me see.
which I probably will do a roast tonight because I definitely got to talk about trash chicane getting.
Mm-hmm. Girl, please roast. Somebody need to roast your tail for real. For all the lying you do. It don't she look like a liar, y'all? She looks like a liar. She really does.
And I remember I had asked Cody about being a mod, but
See, she going through it with another person on her channel. I don't know if that's why this came down the algorithm, but she going through it with another person. So I see that this is just behavior that keeps on continuing. See, I don't fool around with stuff like that. See, you keep a lot of shit going, Joy gonna get away from you. Cause Joy don't keep up no shit, nor do she want to be around it because I'm going to say something. And usually 9 times out of 10, people that keep up shit, they do not like you saying that they keeping up shit. And so therefore, then you all's relationship becomes kind of tight. And not tight in the way of like togetherness, tight like in a like struggle. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy and insane.
with him being in school, he couldn't. He was like, I don't handle online that deals with people that lies to them. You could be a relative, you can be, and I still pray for his healing. Moderators on my channel
Okay.
because it was just causing way too much drama, and it's like I'm even last year, before the whole shit with Jaguar. Um, she was a moderator. Odell, Murph, Maggie, Nick Mountain Goat, Jay Mizak. I think, yeah, I had even made Andrew a moderator, Sister Shonda and Joy. And I remember
Okay, so that is where she brings up my name. So Jess D, when I was still like visiting pages from my sneaker page, I had not even created Joy is Real online. I visited her channel from my sneaker page, okay? Like I'm gonna say maybe September, Octoberish, like beginning of October, maybe of 2024. Um, and coming to her page, I can't remember. She was talking about like spirituality, um, things like in relation to um signs and symbols, and I'd be interested in that type stuff. Well, sh- shortly, like after that, I kind of found out that she's also a person that like deep dives into things like aliens and um just I don't even know what a word for it, but she like deep dives into that other stuff. And that kind of I would, kind of set my little spidey sense off. I'm like, what this girl playing with over there, or whatever. But that's neither here or there. Um she made before she got tied in with Jaguar Wright, it was me, Shonda, and Andrew that she made a moderator on her channel. Now, I look, I ain't no moderator. Like I was building my own channel, doing my own thing. So when she made us moderators, I was like, okay, like this was not anything that I asked for or whatever. She just appointed, this this title to us, which I had no problem with or whatever. I was coming over there supporting her channel, or what have you. Nothing was going on over there that you know had us like blocking folks or nothing like that. It was like a smooth groove for a little bit. Then she got tied in with Miss Jaguar, right? I can't remember how, whatever. But and then that's where all the mess came into play. So that's where she's talking about the change of her channel when she got tied in with Jaguar and Jaguar's folk. So that is what she's talking about here, y'all. Let me see if y'all saying anything. I guess she's the problem. um, yeah. When not, when you're steadily going through the same type of things, yeah, you have to definitely look at yourself as the issue, or or something about you, or what have you. I mean, which mean you don't necessarily have to be the problem, but you are the center. You know what I'm saying? Whether it could be the problem or you could be whatever, but it definitely has something to do with you. Miss Cazzoli, hello, Joy. Hello, Miss Cazzoli. Cause definitely now with my time on social media, um which I guess it could be worse, but I don't like get tied up with folks very quickly. But I've had some interaction with folks that I found dear, that to go not the way that I wanted them to go. So yes, I'm at the center of it, but am I the problem? I don't know if I'm the problem. I think because again, y'all, I'm a straight shooter. And even with my close friends, I am honest, y'all. Like seriously, I am not one of those people that is going to just be like a booster up, just only boost you in when you know what I'm saying. I'm not no ass kisser, is what I should say. I'm not an ass kisser, I, I I'm a true supporter. But if there is something that ain't quite right, I'ma tell you, because I would hope you would tell me. Like, if I see a booger on your face, I'm gonna tell you it's a booger on your face. Okay. If you are out here doing something wrong to somebody, And you may ask my opinion. Sometimes you may not even have to ask my opinion. But most times I do wait for folks to ask my opinion. If you ask my opinion, I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Okay? My grandmother used to always tell me growing up, do not ask me a question you don't want to know the truth. If you don't want to know the truth, don't ask me. Okay? Don't ask me. I remember when I was on panel with Miss Latte and somebody had said something about being a supporter of Mr. Hampton. And I had made a statement, was like, I ain't gave him no money. And Miss Latte was like, Joy, uh, you can't say that. I'm like, well, shit. Don't ask me no questions that I can't answer honestly. You know what I'm saying? I'm an honest person. I have to be an honest person, y'all. I have to be a honest person. If I am not an honest person, the Lord gonna get me. The Lord gonna get me, and I do not want to be in no trouble. I don't. So come on, lying ass D. Come on and tell these people your side of the story, and Joy gonna tell her side, cause you know it's two sides. All right.
I had asked Cody about being a mod, but with him being in school, he couldn't. He was like, I don't think I can do it. And then when all that drama started with people talking about each other, Joy was going off about Jay Mizak and Nick.
Y'all hear her say Joy was going off about Jay Mizak and Nick. Lies you tell. Joy wasn't going off on nothing. Yes, did I mention that not Nick either, because Nick ain't got nothing to do with this. But I can't remember the other gentleman's name. But there was a few moderators that she made moderators that came from Jaguar's page. When she made them moderators, and folks from Jaguar's channel came over, the chat changed, y'all. The like the mood of her channel totally changed. And I mentioned to her one time, and one time only, not even with aggression or dissension or talking about these people, not Nick now, but I do remember this J person, and it was one other person. I can't remember his name. But anyways, um, I said the new moderators are stirring up the chat. That's all I said. That they were stirring up the chat, and they were stirring up the chat. Okay, that was all I said. I ain't go off. Do I? Y'all listen. I am not going to just speak unkindly of people that I don't know. Can y'all hear me? I want to make sure y'all can hear me properly. Um, I'm just not going to do that. Am I going to be honest about whatever is going on? Yes. Yes, I am. And that's exactly what was going on. There were new people coming over there, and it was a new energy. The channel's directions, this was no longer about stars and quasars and enlightenment or nothing. This was becoming an extended Jaguar right channel. Okay. So we'll get into like our parting of ways and the reason why it came about as she continues on with her side of the story. But as we see, she getting into it. She said it was called, the drama. The drama came. It wasn't the people that was over, to her channel prior to. It was when that merging came. It had nothing to do with the moderators and all to do with the energy coming from Miss Jaguar's channel. Okay. Um, let's go.
And then it was the whole thing with it was so much, and I was like, look, this is causing more confusion than it's helping, because a moderator is nothing more than a person we appoint to have the authority to manage the chat. That's it. That's all a moderator is. It's the same thing I did on Jaguar's channel, and on Odell's, because I was a mod for her channel, Odell, um, Maggie, and I think that was it. And it just, all of that stuff. When it really comes down to it, and that's why I've been enabling subscribers only, because I honestly forgot that that was an option. Like, when it comes to trolls, I don't give them energy. These real rejects of YouTube that, jump in the chat or try to leave comments that just get reported and blocked, the less energy I give drama and confusion. For the longest time, while I was trying to support Jaguar genuinely, it was constant drama. And I
Okay, so you hear her say herself. Constant drama. Now you hear it from the horse's mouth, okay? Constant drama. Uh-uh. Joy wasn't getting ready to be involved in no constant drama. Are you kidding me? No, 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 not Joy. My name is Joy for a reason. Okay. We are manifesting peace, greatness, and tranquility around these parts. Are you kidding me? You think Joy is getting ready to be surrounded around constant chaos? No, D, that is not me.
don't want my channel to be that. That was why God even allowed all of that to fall apart.
But let me say this. See, you say that that's not what you wanted, but you felt that immediately, but you were so enamored with the presence of Jaguar that you laid your morals and standards down to have a connection with this woman. That's what it seems to me. See, Joy will never lay her morals and standards down just because somebody with a bigger presence comes around. Screw that. If you are filled with darkness, don't bring your big presence over here. I don't have time for it, baby. See, you pushed all that aside because you felt like Jaguar was this YouTube sensation, greatness, power. I don't know, baby. But as soon as Joy seen that shit, Joy got the hell out of Dodge. Joy got the hell out of Dodge, baby, because Joy's discernment said, Joy, it's getting real dark over there. Yeah, this shit finna turn. This shit for the turn. She wasn't even connected with this woman 6 months before they shit went up in motherfucking flames. Not even 6 months. But you so fucking clairvoyant. Bullshit. Bullshit. I call cap on that. Come on.
Because it was going in a direction that my channel was never intended to go into. Now, me doing entertainment news, yes. Me doing my investigative research, yes. Me doing a good old roast and kiki, Yes, which I probably will do a roast tonight because I definitely got to talk about Trash Chicane getting.
And see, that's another thing. That's listen, a person who ain't walking right ain't got no business talking about no goddamn gone body, whether it's for comedy or what have you. What makes you think you can roast anybody when you walking in all types of wrong, ma'am? Walking in all types of wrong. And then, oh, we're gonna do a roast. That shit ain't cute at all. At all. And you're not even funny. Not even funny at all. You take things very literal and very serious, and your presentation is more of a bashing. A roast supposed to be comedic. Ain't nothing comedic about your tired ass because you're a liar. And you need to stop it. Because you over there dealing with health problems, you say. Lying don't help with those health problems. I bet as you was telling this story, your fucking stomach was hurting. Because that's what I know about a lie. When you tell a lie, it go through your whole fucking system. And it does a type of bubbling in you that makes your body react like something wrong is going on because it don't fit. Come on, liar.
Roasted by Kia on TS Madison's Instagram. That shit went so viral. I'm probably gonna edit that and repost it. That Jay Z, all this stuff going on with Jay Z, and all these caggers are claiming that that was witchcraft. Like I've done a roast, but like I said, I want people to know that just because of me calling Cody out, which again, I've given Cody plenty of times to man up and just
And see, that's another thing. What do you mean calling someone out? Listen. When you call yourself being close with someone, that should never fall in line with putting them on display and saying you're calling someone out. It should be that you can have a discussion like grown people on the sideline, not in front of everyone to have their opinion about it and this, that, and the other. The error is between two people. Let's keep it between two people. No, you want to put folks on display for what? Some type of stage like a whipping? What is the purpose of a call out? No, if you call me your friend, you better be able to pull me to the side. You bet not address me in a way where I'm going to feel embarrassed or ashamed. What is wrong with you? You a 40 plus year old woman talking about a call out. No, you should have made a phone call. You call this person a brother. You should have made a phone call. What is wrong with people? That is crazy and insane. Ooh, Lord, come on.
just own, you know, the things I was hearing. That's why that other live, I texted him and said, "Hey, I want you to join this live, not just to mod, but because you're a part of the subject." And he was like, "Oh, so is Jaguar and Maggie coming against you again? Like, what happened?" And it's like, no, because I've been hearing stuff for months.
Sounds like a setup to me. It sounds like a setup to me. You texted a person to come join your live to be talked about. You're part of the subject. What? We you got my phone number? Text me. Text me. What the deal is? Part of the subject on a live you want me to come to, and I don't know nothing about other than I am part of the subject. Well, what subject? What is we talking about here? Sounds like a setup to me. See, folks don't be right around here, baby. You got to read in between the lines and read the freaking room. Folks do not be right. You a slick mother scudder. You tried to get that man to come to your life for you to give him a whipping publicly. You dark devil. Come on.
For
I'm gonna have to wipe my computer down with oil after I'm through with this because of your dark ass. I'm so frustrated and mad right now that I seen that you was just trying to set this person up and you thought I was going to continue being around that type of energy. You're a evil ass woman.
months, people have been telling me things, and just like what
Ain't nobody telling your ass nothing. You ain't friends with nobody. Your energy can't even connect with folks in a proper manner. Ain't nobody telling you shit. You a liar, lady. A big one at that.
Jaguar, like I always tell y'all, I'm not going to ever accuse anybody of anything until I have concrete proof. And even then, I'm going to talk to you privately. I'm going to give you a chance to address it and let's talk about it, because there have been situations where him and I didn't agree. And I've had to tell him about the way he came across. And it's like, when you said XYZ, this came across this way, this really hurt my feelings. And if I'm saying or doing anything that bothers you or hurts your feelings, tell me too, because that's what adults do.
Oh no, that's a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. You spun what I said totally in such the wrong way. I was like, she even told folks that we had talked outside of like YouTube. And I'm like, that is a lie. Me and this lady never talked outside of YouTube. Yes, we did have contact information for one another, but we had never had no discussion outside of like texting or anything like that. She was like, we was straight up having conversation. No, we weren't. No, we were not. No, we were not. Have mercy and have mercy. Woo!
It doesn't mean you agree with each other. Grown and mature enough to discuss it. Sometime I took the wrench from him. And it wasn't malicious. He said he was in school and he was in finals and he was really stressed out and he just wasn't able to attend the lives.
And this wrench taking stuff. Some of these YouTubers take this wrench stuff just a smidget too motherfucking serious. Okay, I could give two shits about a motherfucking wrench. Do you hear me? I done had my page 17 months. I don't have any moderators. You know why I don't have any moderators? Because I don't need any moderators. I don't have enough folk over here that come see me to where I can't moderate my own chat. And if and when, no, not if and when, and when because we're wanting floods and floods of like-minded folk over here. When my channel does grow, my the first moderators I'm more than likely gonna have is gonna be family. My husband. I got 4 grown children. 4 grown children and a husband. Baby, let this page get bigger. That that's who y'all will see my kids coming over here and my husband coming over here to moderate. Okay? These YouTube people, they this rich stuff is taken way out of proportion for real, you know, uh giving and taking and not, I remember the first time a wrench was given to me and then taken away. I was like, did I do something wrong? Excuse me, y'all. Did I do anything wrong? So because that had came up in my mind, I contacted the content creator. I said, hey, did I do something wrong? I see that you took the wrench away. And they said, no, I just folks who really don't moderate, I took the wrenches away. And I understood that because baby, I joy don't be moderated, as far as like, I don't know. I'm not watching no chat like that. Not like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just not my thing. When I'm watching a page, honey, I may be in my office doing 18 other things and I just got your channel up and I'm listening, not even sitting at my desk like paying attention like to the chat. No, I'm listening to the show and what's going on with the panel most times, Have mercy. But anyways, they advised me no, no issue or whatever. And then the following day they had given it back. Okay, all right. Then took it again. Now, see, since we had the conversation prior to about the wrench, when you took it again, now, okay, now this got to be some type of personal thing because I would think that you would have a conversation with me since that's the way, it was addressed prior to. That, grown folks just don't be groaning. But they took it away. And when they took it away, I said, I'm not going back over there because I'm not getting ready to be involved in a person who don't know how to manage their emotions. You know what I'm saying? Why give somebody something just to take it away? It seems like to me you're subconsciously communicating without really communicating because you should be able to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Especially since folks look at this wrench thing as like maybe like an extra line of trust or what have you. I don't know. But whatever's, I ain't go back because you ain't finna be playing with me. You know what I'm saying? I see what it is and I'm not gonna be involved. Again, I don't be involved in mess and drama, y'all. We just not gonna do it. Uh-uh. All right. Come on, D. Come on with your line, girl.
And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just go ahead and take the wrench because I'm moderating my own channel anyway. So there's no point in, give, because see, what people also don't understand is that when you do make a person a moderator on your channel, they can actually make certain changes on your channel. That's why I had to learn about that when I first made Joy a moderator, and she blocked Ayasha and then lied about it. And then Ayasha was like timed out on.
And here we go. And here you hear her say, and Joy lied about it. This Ayasha lady, I know now as, and she was like, I guess, Jaguar's number one moderator. I was not aware of that. I did not know these people whatsoever. I didn't even know Jaguar's husband's name until probably after I left from over Just D's place. I didn't even know Jaguar's husband name because I'm not a follower of Jaguar. I only visited her page because of Just D maybe twice. You know what I'm saying? Maybe twice. I ain't finna be it. First off, Joy don't like being in chats where there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. That's a lot of energy going on. I, so that's not anything that I like anyway. You know, those are not channels that I really visit too much, where it's a lot of people, in the chat. But anyways, you hear us say Joy lied about it. No, I didn't lie about it. I told you exactly what happened. I blocked her because I thought that she was being disrespectful, because you had already put out there no I think it was no capital letters um in the chat. She didn't want capital letters in the chat. And this lady was typing in capital letters. And I'm like, so I think I even said something to the lady about like typing in capital letters. And then she responded to me like I took it like in a negative way. So I timed her out. I don't know if I timed her out for 24 hours or totally hit her from the channel. I don't know. But again, I did time her out. Once I found out who she was, I felt so bad. Even though that, yes, I still felt that she was being disrespectful. And I explained to them exactly, how I took everything or whatever. Um, when I found out who she was, I felt so bad. Felt so bad. I had never timed nobody out before that day. Not even on no one else's channel. I had never done that. But I hadn't even removed any messages. But once I seen that the other moderators were removing messages and things of that nature, I said, well, I guess D has given some type of direction as to the way that she wants the chat moderated, because they was doing Jay and this other person, I don't remember that other person's name. They was doing they own thing. Like they had come over, baby, and was working. And was working, okay? But come on, talking about Joy lied. No, Joy didn't lie. I'm still gonna stand on lying ass D that I did not, still don't know nothing about this woman. I'm telling you, I couldn't tell you nothing about this woman, Ayasha, in no way. I didn't know her, don't know her, still don't want to know her, because it has caused you to be to well, let me dial it back. It has caused you to align my name with a lie, girl. Stop lying. I don't know the lady. Don't know the lady at all. At all.
On my channel, and I couldn't even undo it. Like the shit whatever she had did, it changed like settings.
Now I doubt if it changed settings. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Cause you can't really the I wasn't like a managing moderator. We could time people out and hide, I believe, people from the channel and like check activity or whatever. But I don't know about changing settings. But that's what I did. I either timed her out for 24 hours or hid her from the channel. Why she wasn't able to undo that? It could have been just user error. Because I think you can go in and unhide someone. Maybe she didn't have the knowledge at the time because we were both trying to figure out how to work different things in YouTube studio at the time. I still, like I said, I don't have no moderators, so I don't know like what can happen if a moderator does a certain thing, but I doubt if it is a settings type of change that the host would not be able to correct, because the lady, I believe, did come back the next day, so it could have been a timing out of 24 hours or something, but that's neither here or there. I'm still going to say I didn't know the woman. Y'all can't make me know the woman. Point blank, period.
on my channel that I couldn't even undo. So I had to take her wrench because I'm like,
Now that sounds crazy as hell, right? That that a moderator can do something to your channel that you cannot undo. That just don't even sound right, D. That just don't even sound right. You see how folks will make their mouth say anything? Folks will make their mouth say anything, y'all. That don't make no kind of doggone sense. Something that you couldn't even undo. Girl, stop lying. Stop lying.
I don't even know what the hell you just did with the chat settings. And that was when, again, we were still aligned with Jaguar. And I was like, you timed out Ayasha, but like indefinitely. And I'll never forget that because Jaguar and Ayasha both said she did that shit on purpose.
I mean, the timeout was on purpose because I thought she was being disrespectful. But had I known who she was, it wouldn't have happened. Even if I thought that she was being disrespectful, I wouldn't have done it. I just would have probably just not come back. Oh, it's somebody from Jaguar's channel that I've found disrespectful or whatever. I probably just would not have come back. I wouldn't have timed her out. I thought she was just somebody that had came by and was being disrespectful. Period.
And so when I remember when I addressed her about it and I addressed her privately, she went off. She got hella defensive.
That is a lie, D. That is a lie. Now, this is where she's lying, guys. Okay, so after this day and this situation happened, I never went back to Dee's channel. Never. I apologized to her for the situation, and I told her that I didn't feel like my services were needed over there. Like, it I was just done, y'all. I never came back. I never came back. She did not address me with this situation first. I apologized. And guess what? Her response was she understood. You know what I'm saying? Even, I'm going to say maybe even a week later, she texted me, invited me to the show because I had not been over there. So if this particular situation was so dire, why would you have texted me a week later inviting me to the show? Because at that time she did not feel that way. It was because of the days past. See, she got irritated that I was no longer there and was not coming back. And when I did finally catch a show, I think after maybe about 10 days, 2 weeks, it may have been almost 2 weeks where she had totally lied about the situation. Oh, I contacted her. Yes, I did. Defensive, maybe a little bit when it comes to her lying. As far as like anything else, no, I wasn't defensive. No, I was direct. No, you're lying. And that wasn't true what you said. You just upset that you were not able to sting me, girl. That's all. You still so mad you couldn't get that Scorpio stinger in me? No, I was not going to do it. I seen the destruction coming.
She started talking about how she didn't feel that it was right for me to have all these people from Jaguar's channel moderating, and how
That is definitely a lie. I wouldn't even put those words on my mouth to tell somebody about their own channel. That's crazy. Again, the only thing I said is that the two men were stirring up the chat. I didn't ever say they shouldn't be no moderators. That's your choice. Your choice. This is your channel. I'm not trying to run your channel. I was just telling you what was going on from my opinion. Hey, they stirring up the chat. Hey, because I found our connection, to be a decent connection. So I felt like I was, could tell her that information. Hey, these new people, they stirring up the chat, but I left it at that. Didn't take it no further. Not going off or nothing like that, because that is not even my personality, D.
come she couldn't just do it by herself because
Now, why would I want to moderate chaos by myself? Are you crazy? I didn't want to be a moderator from the beginning because I don't moderate. Anybody that could tell you where I have a wrench, they will tell you, Joy, do not moderate. I do not time people out. I do not take away messages unless directed. Unless directed. Now, Mr. Superfly, Mr. Superfly, he will block you and remove a message quickly. He is the only content creator where I do for real moderation. But I take his lead. I don't delete nobody till he say it. I don't remove a message until he say it. And I'm definitely on point with it just because of this situation. I would never want to remove anyone from a person's channel who has a connection with them. If I would have known who Ayasha was, it would not have happened. Period. I don't care what Jaguar say. I don't care what Ayasha say. I am not one of those people that know everybody on YouTube. No, I don't spend a lot of time on YouTube like that. And I definitely wasn't gonna know folks from Jaguar's channel because I had not ever been over there for real. I like I said, I didn't even know that lady's husband's name. Just because you found Jaguar to be popular in your mind doesn't mean that she's popular in mine. No, to me she keeps up mess. So I was never going you were never going to find me over there. I don't care who her name attached to. It's attached to mess. And then what you ladies do? Y'all probably sat and had a conversation. Oh, she did that on purpose. All you dark demons. Well, I don't know about Miss Ayasha because I don't know about her, but I do know that Jaguar is filled with some darkness. Yes, she is. She keep a lot of shit going, and I know you are too. And that's the reason why you guys cross paths like that, and you see what happened. Not even 6 months. And then you came out and said, oh, I knew it was coming. That means you laid your morals down, heifer. You said, oh, I knew she was going to do this. Why would you put your own person in line of attack? That is foolish. Miss Clairvoyant, foolish, 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 foolish. All right. Are y'all here with me? Are y'all here with me? Not too many people. That's okay. Yeah, I know it's real early or real late, wherever you are. But Joy has to get this off her chest because this lady's still lying for the replay viewers.
Because you was trying to control my channel. And that's not a position that you're in. You're not the owner of Just D Show. I am. This is my channel.
And like I said, I don't even know how to run my own damn channel. So what makes you think I want to run yours? Girl, you is not that special.
So if I give you a position of authority, I just expect you to do that. And it's not even a position, it's a privilege. You know, okay, you want to moderate, you keep proving that you're so loyal, you're so loyal. And here's the thing.
And what you mean keep proving that? Baby, I wasn't trying to prove not a damn thing to you. See, that's another thing that these YouTubers have wrong too. That folks gotta prove something to somebody. I ain't gotta prove a damn thing to nobody on this damn internet. Do you hear me? Joy is already solid with her own self. I am not out here looking for no recognition, no connection, no none of that shit. Do you hear me? I am good all alone. And that is real deal holy field. Okay? I am so serious about that.
See, misery needs company. Joy does not. You see, misery needs company. Joy does not. Okay? Honey, you can stand alone in joy. That's the word. Very good.
You better listen to Auntie Tab. Joy can stand alone. Alone. Always really been a loner. Okay. I don't need nobody's not a thing. You got life a little bit twisted. Come on.
This has been the pattern with everybody from Jaguar's channel that has come over to my channel. They always go above and beyond to tell me how
I didn't come from no damn Jaguar channel. I was there before all Jaguars folks came over there. So you can't even align me with that. I didn't come from there.
loyal they are until I catch them in a lie or some bullshit. And then when we talk privately, it's never them owning up to it. It's always a narcissistic projection, which is called gaslighting. They try to flip it on you. Even with Joy, she was like, "Oh, I tried to tell you all this is going to happen when you started bringing all those people from Jaguar." And I'm thinking, like, why are you mad that I am giving other people wrenches? Because at that point,
We ain't even had that much of conversation, D. Why are you making up these conversations in your head? Baby, when did we talk? When did we talk, honey? I ain't why would I be mad about what you doing on your own channel? No. I just removed myself. I could give a shit what you do with your channel. You mad, honey bunch, because I removed myself. And then when you invited me a week later after I left and I still did not come, that pissed you off even more. That Scorpio inside of you was real mad. That's all. You wanted to sting me, girl. You see, you tried to set up Cody. You wasn't gonna get me. That's something you don't know about a Pisces, baby. We see all things coming and going. Mm-hmm. And we know how to swim the fuck out of the way. And quickly. You know how quickly fish can move. This way, that way, we can turn and get the hell out of Dodge. Are you crazy and insane? You wasn't finna get me, girl. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Because guess what, Joy? I ain't gonna call myself a clairvoyant. I'm not gonna give myself a title that doesn't align with myself. That's you. Miss Clairvoyant. Clairvoyant my ass. You don't see a damn thing because you feel with darkness. How can you see? But joy's light, baby, the discernment that is in me told me to get the hell away. All right? Point blank period. You is mad. That's why still a year plus later, you are still discussing me improperly. That is crazy. I want to know how many times you done this.
Point, my channel was growing rapidly. I wasn't able to keep up with the chat. That's why the chat would fall behind. I would be like an hour, sometimes an hour behind on comments. So it's like, again, if I allow you the privilege of one being close with me offline, remember that that's a privilege. It doesn't matter what I'm going through.
And vice versa, heifer. See, that's what be wrong with people. I've noticed that with folks that, may have a, excuse me, y'all, that may have a bigger subscriber count than you. They think that they are above you. Baby, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody on this motherfucker above Joy. I done had to get real ragged. Ain't nobody on this here internet above Joy. I don't care if you got 7,000 subscribers. I don't care if you got 20,000 subscribers. I don't care if you got 3 million subscribers. I don't care if you got 50 million subscribers. Baby, ain't nobody above Joy. Do you hear me? The only person that sit at the head of my life is our maker. I don't look at none of yous as nobody that's above me. We are freaking co-workers in my mind. Whether we run in the same sector or not, you are my co-worker. Okay? I am not looking up at you and you are not looking down at me. You better adjust that. You better adjust that thinking. I give you the privilege of connection outside. Girl, who the hell do you think you are? Like I said, and vice versa, heifer.
That makes you feel like I need you. I never need you. You always need me. When it comes to my
You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? You hear what just came off this woman's mouth? You always need me. Girl, you as crazy as hell. Who would even want connection with somebody who already goes into a connection with that type of attitude? You always need me. You 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 a homeless woman where you was when I came into your life. You didn't even have a place to stay. So how the hell I'm going to need you? I was sending super chats to assist you in your time of need, sending cash apps, to assist with your time of need. What do you mean someone is gonna need you? You ain't in no position of giving nobody nothing but some damn darkness. hmm that's all you have to give. You don't have nothing else to give, not even love. Nothing about you is giving off love at all. You can't find it nowhere on your channel. Nowhere. Nowhere. All you're doing is roasting and cussing and deep diving on shit that you probably shouldn't even be fucking playing with. Something is wrong with you. And when you just made that statement off your lips, the demon in you just grumbled. You always gonna need me. What is what? What? Girl, please. Girl, please. No, no. You're totally incorrect about that.
Spiritual gifts. That's number one. Number two,
Baby, you don't have any spiritual gifts at all. I ain't seen nothing good come from you at all. At all. If probably if you would have allowed the folks that the maker sent to you, me, Sister Shonda, Andrew, we all had like good opens, spirits. And we probably could have helped you. But your demon ass wanted to play around with demons so bad and so strongly that you conjured up the biggest demon on YouTube to come your way. Miss Jaguar Wright. That lady tied to so much shit. It don't make no sense. That's what your ass conjured up, crazy ass girl. Ooh, Lord, people don't know what they be doing. People don't know what they be doing. Come on, D. Come on with continue your little line, girl.
my channel is just that, mine. You don't have to be here. You don't have to tune in. You don't have to watch. And if I allow you the privilege again to moderate on my channel, I expect you to show up every time I go live. When I was moderating for Jaguar's channel, every time I got a notification she was live, I dropped what I was doing and I went over there and moderated on her channel.
You know why you did that? Because your ass was looking for connection, somewhere to be. That's all on you that you at somebody's beck and call. I ain't at nobody's beck and motherfucking call. Okay? That's one thing you got fucked up right there. Talking about something. I expect you to be every time I go live. Are you paying somebody? Because folks got lives. Okay? Folks have lives that more than likely don't align up with yours. Okay, and I'm trying to build my own page, so I need to do my own thing too. What you girl, I'm telling you, your sense of entitlement is off the roof. You actually looking like a damn Karen in that black skin. You looking like a Karen in that black skin, honey bunches of oats. I expect you to be there. Girl, please. You must be paying people. You got to be employing people, boss. For you to have those kinds of expectations, I don't know who you think you are, Miss Jess D, with only 7.1 thousand subscribers. Do you know that you a little person on the internet? 7,000 subscribers ain't shit. 20,000 subscribers ain't shit. 50,000 subscribers ain't shit. That is quite low when it comes to the top YouTubers. For real. Now, is it a milestone? Yes, of course. That you should be grateful for and handle properly. You are telling lies in front of 7,000 people. How do you expect to grow in a positive light? No, you're going to continue to conjure up more liars in your life because that's what you're giving. So that's who is going to hit the subscribe button. Folks that are like minded with you. That's why you keep going through shit over there because you're not right. Have mercy and have mercy. Lord, these folks do not be knowing what they doing.
even though I had my own. And y'all know it. Those of y'all that have been on my channel for a year or more, y'all saw how many times I would be on live and would stop and be like, hey, let's go support sis. Because again, when I support people, I'm genuine with it. I'm a genuine Scorpio. With
And let me tell you, I'm a genuine Scorpio. Let me tell you what this Pisces know about Scorpios. Scorpios are one of the biggest liars I have ever seen in my life. I actually got a child by a Scorpio, and he is a liar times 20. Times 20. I got a niece and a nephew that was born on November the 16th, and they not twins. They 2 years apart with the same mama, but they got the same birthday. November the 16th. They ass lie every chance they get. And what we know about a Scorpio is they have a stinger. They enjoy stinging people. They get a pleasure out of stinging people. My baby daddy, who just bought me sneakers for my birthday, for some reason felt it necessary to not give me the tracking number of the package. Now, I'm trying to figure out when the package is coming because I don't necessarily like people knocking on my doors at any given time. I asked this man for the tracking number 349 times. For some reason, he didn't want to give it to me. I don't know why. It was crazy and insane, but he enjoyed having that type of a little something over me. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird type of thing that this Scorpio sign deals with. Y'all are some entitled narcissistic type of people, and I know y'all do lie. Now y'all may not lie as much as some other signs I know, but I do know that y'all are liars because y'all like to actually seem like y'all have it all together. And when folks really see through those cracks, oh baby, y'all don't like that. Y'all tend to move out of the way if somebody can see a crack in you. Uh-huh. That's what I know about a Scorpio, baby. Ain't nothing loyal about you. Nothing. My baby daddy was a cheater, baby. He loves him some women still. Now, even though he married, and I hope he ain't cheating on his wife and doing nothing wrong. But my baby daddy loves women. And still to this day, he be around some women. I don't know, you know his wife, baby, she got some strong solidness in her because that one, I don't know if I could trust that one around a whole bunch of women. You know, Mr. Joy, I can trust Mr. Joy around a whole bunch of women because I know he ain't gonna be around a whole bunch of women. I actually watched him dodge a whole bunch of women so he won't get himself caught up in no BS. It was so cute. I felt good about my husband. I said, look at my man. My man gonna make sure, baby, not a woman to be able to say that he crossed any line. Every time them women came in one room, he diverted to another. I say, baby, my man is solid. Solid. But my baby daddy, baby, I wouldn't trust him as far as I can see him because I know that he loves him some ladies. Ooh, my. Ooh, my. Okay, let's see here. Come on, D, let's finish up.
Cody, I had kept talking to him about him being inconsistent with the lies alone. let alone inconsistent in real life. I had kept asking him, "Are you struggling with addiction?" After he told me he went to California to get his teeth fixed and they gave him fentanyl and other narcotics, and he is a former addict. I told him then, I said, "I'm worried about you relapsing." He even had told me that if his friend who has cancer, which I hope to God he didn't lie about that, that if she died, he didn't know if he could stay sober. And I was trying to, coach him through that. Like, fam, don't go back. Don't allow.
Baby, a broken soul can't coach nobody. Okay. I don't you Boy, these broken people who be trying to fix other people, you need to fix yourself first, okay? You need to fix yourself first, D. And I know you broken because you still lying. Anybody that still makes things up in their mind is a broken soul. And then you trying to tell somebody about their own lives. I don't know who you think you are, but you that doggone Scorpio that I know of. I'm telling you, all the attributes are there.
What is difficult in life to have you in a place where now you are bound by addiction. Chelsea, good to see you, my love. Y'all don't forget to like the video coming in. Like, we just recently talked about that. And I prayed with him and I prayed for him because I said that's the devil's way of stripping you of your power, is getting you back in a place where you're dependent and you're abusing drugs. Like when he told me that he wanted to snort those pills, I asked him then, "Do you need help?" Because, see, again, if I really care about you, I'm not going to sit up here and, you know, drag you for filth like Jag.
Okay, she may be done. Cause now she's going on a rant about somebody else. Let's go down a little bit. Let's see if she brought me up anymore. Cause she may be done.
What witch, warlock, spell worker think they working against me, thinking, talking about God is punishing me. No, I was shown every part of what I am going through in heaven in 2008. I was shown all of this. I was shown me going through really hard times for a few years, not just a year, for a few years. And I was shown how in every situation there was always somebody who was watching my life, who was secretly inspired by me not giving up. I saw the people from the cult as church that I exposed.
Have mercy. Okay, there she goes. She getting ready to deep dive into all these things. She's supposedly a survivor from a church that's supposed to be, I guess, cult like or whatever. D's energy is filled with so much darkness and lying. You really can't, it's hard to decipher sometimes when there is some truth in there, but I I ain't with none of it. I ain't trying to decipher it. I just want her to stop aligning my name with a lie, because that ain't what it's all about. It's not cool. Just take on the chin that a few people got away from the situation before anything had to be like real crazy. You know what I'm saying? Again, I apologize again for the situation with Ayasha. You know, um, yeah, that's all I can do. Uh, was it on purpose? Yeah, the timeout was. Would I have done it if I would have known the connection? No, I would not have done it. So, but I understand with thinking that from, I guess, a YouTuber kind of perspective. If you thought that I was aware of who she was, yeah, if you thought I knew who she was, I can see how you could think that it was done on purpose. But I don't care that you think that I knew her. I really don't. That's for y'all to ponder. I'm good with knowing, um, my move in it. So it'll never fall any differently for me. I don't lie. Ain't no reason for me to lie. I am a 50-year-old woman, and who the fuck gonna check me? You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason for me to lie. I have made it through almost 5 decades. I am at the stage of my life that is filled with so much truth and peace and kindness and love, baby. Ain't, ain't no reason for me to tell a lie. Ain't no reason because I want to be surrounded in joy. So we are done with your ass, your lying ass, D. I hope you get it together. I really do. I really do. We are gonna end it here. Look, even the universe know. Uh, Joy, we ain't gonna even bring that many people over here to see you in the middle of the night with you talking about this bullshit. I think we had at most 15 people, you know. But I hope some of y'all can watch the replay and pass this on, that some of these subscribers can see that she is still a liar. Still a liar. Oh, and Miss Nick, cause she said I was going off on Miss Nick. Baby, Miss Nick and I have talked. We know that you full of shit. Cause you even had a situation with her. Like everybody that probably was like really in your corner, you just dismissed to the side because you were so enamored with Jaguar. You thought you had hit the jackpot when she came around. No, she was looking for scum. When she found you. You know what I'm saying? Jaguar is one of those types that goes out fishing for of lesser value of people to uh who thinks that she got something going on, to help her with what her mental, you know what I'm saying? She looks for people who thinks that she's somebody to look up to. You would have never found that in Joy. I don't look up to nobody but the Lord, but the Lord. Okay? Again, co-worker and co-worker only. I don't know what's wrong with you YouTube people. Okay? You ain't making no millions of dollars, ain't paying nobody to do nothing, and you got these requirements on folks that is insane. Y'all better learn how to do people right around here so the energy can be right. Okay? Because we got a lot of folks doing some fraud ass shit around here, and it's not cool. Not cool at all. I just had some shit go down not too long ago that I was very shocked about, but was warned about very early on. I was told early on that this person was not going to be solid. And it's sad because I held a very dear space for this person. But this person took a shot at me that I was like, oh, really? That's what we doing. Now see that you shouldn't have went there. You should have kept it in line with the business. See, I see you ain't solid. I see you ain't solid. You adding some shit in, and baby, joy so G. I ain't even make no reference of it until like, honey, that shot missed. You think I give a shit about what anybody say? No, Joy don't give a shit. Because if you saying something, 9 times out of 10, it's improper, especially if it's not in alignment with love. Because I handle things in love. Matter of fact, I gave a lot of grace. And because I wasn't willing to continue to give more grace, I was shot at. Ain't that some shit? But that's okay. That's okay. You know, it missed, and I'm still here. I'm all right. So y'all, we gonna get out of here. I know my husband probably pissed off. Like, she didn't went live. I gotta be at work. He gotta get up in probably like 40 minutes, if not 30 minutes. Cause he on a new shift. He gotta be at work at 5 now, not 4. So he probably is mad that I'm probably done woke him up. But that's okay. I got this off my chest. D, I'm gonna tag you in this, little girl. Mm-hmm. I sure am. I'm gonna tag you because you need to quit with the shenanigans. Okay? You need to quit with it. I get 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 it. I truly get it. You just like my baby daddy. When y'all can't get them stingers off, boy, y'all be mad. Y'all be mad. When I told my baby daddy about himself when he wouldn't give me that tracking number, he ain't even tell me happy birthday. Now he done bought me sneakers for my birthday, but on my birthday, he didn't even want to tell me happy birthday because I had told him about himself. I said, "You so petty, it don't make no sense." Then he gonna say happy birthday. I'm like, nope, too late. I don't even nope. You a petty Betty. Petty Betty. You know what I'm saying? That's what I know about a Scorpio. Y'all can be petty. And that's what you're doing, being petty. Cause why are you aligning my name with a lie, girl? But we gonna get out of here because I'm sitting here talking to myself. Ain't nobody even in this damn room. But for the replay viewers, enjoy your night. Enjoy your day. Enjoy every moment that comes your way. You know why? It's because joy is real. So mwah, 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 mwah. Until next time, see you soon.
Baby, I'm a hard mess. Your heart is like a fortress. But baby, I'm still curious about you. Baby, I'm a hard mess. You play me like you're playing chess. Guess you are oblivious about me. So I know it's a